Hello, Namaste, Adab, Sat Sri Akal. This is As Muhammad Khan and I again welcome you with very important segment, that is Kingdom. And today we will discuss the Kingdom Protista. Yes, student, Protista. This Protista word is generated from protistos and it is a Greek word. And what is the meaning of protistos is first of all means it is the group of living organisms that came first on the earth, means their existence was started in the first when the earth was originated. So after the origin of the earth, the living organisms that comes in the existence was Protista. And what is special about the Protista, student? They are unicellular eukaryotes, means they have the single cell. They have the single cell and the cell have a proper nucleus. That's why they come in the category of eukaryotes. And another important characteristic that they have, generally they are found in the aquatic habitat. In some cases they are also found on the terrestrial habitat, and that terrestrial habitat should be humid. In that condition they are found on the terrestrial habitat. Now, what is the common characteristic of them is all of them, means generally all the protistas, they show the locomotion. Yes, it is the important characteristic that they have. For this, they have the special structure, and according to their structure, they are categorized into different protists. First is the protists that have the flagella like structure, means they have the long thread-like projection, and those projections help them in the movement, means they can move in the water. Second is cilia. Cilia are again the small projections, and these projections also help them in the motion, means they can move from one place to another with the help of cilia, and the cilia is found in the paramecium, that is a protozoa. Next is pseudopodia. Pseudopodia are very small projections around the unicellular organisms, around the protists, and they also help them in the sensation, and with this they also help them to catch the food, and this is found, means the pseudopodias are found in the amoeba. Like this type of projections help them in the sensation, means with the help of them they know about their surrounding, and they also help them to get the food, and with this they also help them to catch the food. Now next is they relates, means all the protists relates the other kingdom organisms, means they link the other living organism to each other. So we can say that the all other living organisms are evolved by the protistas, means these are the basic living organisms from other living organisms are evolved. Next is important characteristic that they have. They show all the mode of nutrition, student. Yes, they show all the mode of nutrition. And according to the mode of the nutrition, we categorize them into different groups. Like the first living organisms of the protista is photosynthetic protists. Photosynthetic protists. Photosynthetic protists are the protistas that can make their own food with the help of particular colorful pigment. And in this, the diatoms and the desmides, these are the example of the photosynthetic protists. And with this, there is another protist that is known as dinoflagellates. Dinoflagellates means it has the two flagella, and it also shows the photosynthetic mode of nutrition, means autotrophic mode of nutrition they show. With this, there is another protozoa that is known as Euglena. Yes, it also shows the photosynthetic mode of nutrition. With photosynthetic mode of nutrition, it also shows the saprotrophic mode of nutrition, student. So, it is mixed nutrition. It has the mixed nutrition, means autotrophic as well as saprotrophic, that is Euglena. Next is saprotrophic or parasitic mode of nutrition. And in this, the living organism that comes are slim mold. These slim molds have the saprotrophic mode of nutrition, means they take the biodegradable waste as food, means dead or decaying material they take as food. And in this, the living organism that come is Physarum and Physalia. These are the living organisms that come in this type of protists, means saprotrophic protists. First is, and in together we call them slim mold. What we call them? Slim mold. Next is Plasmodium. Yes, student, as you know that the Plasmodium is the protozoa that causes malaria, and this Plasmodium have the parasitic mode of nutrition. Which mode of nutrition? It has the parasitic mode of nutrition, means it is found in the blood of higher organisms. Next is holozoic mode of nutrition, means these living organisms take the organic substances that are found inside the water, that food is taken by them. And in this holozoic mode of nutrition, the amoeba come in this category. So according to the mode of nutrition, we can categorize the protists. Photosynthetic, and its main example is diatoms and desmides. Saprotrophic, its main example are slim mold and Physarum and Physalia. And parasitic example is Plasmodium. Holozoic mode nutrition example is amoeba. And for this, what they have the particular characteristics, and with the help of that characteristics, they take their food or they digest their food, student. Now we come on the mode of reproduction. Generally they have asexual mode of reproduction, means they reproduce by asexual mode of nutrition. It may be fission, multiple fission, spore formation. It is differ protist to protist. So it is about the Protista kingdom, student. Now you will read it in your book and try to clear this concept. Thank you very much and have a nice day.